Okay, this is going to be the first lesson in 21-22 school year. We're going to start with PEMDAS, something fun. All right, right now on social media, this question is sweeping the world by storm. Some people say it's 9, some people say it's 1. Let's get a lesson about what PEMDAS really is. Sometimes we as teachers give this acronym and then we don't get context behind it, and that's what I like to do. Okay? P for parentheses. Okay, now what that means, it means calculate the inside using order of operations. Okay, so that just means the inside. Okay, that's where actually people are going to get confused on this question. Okay, XE stands for exponent. Let me widen this out so we got more room to work with the acronym. I'll put the S all the way out here. E, M, D. E stands for exponent. All right, just raised by that number. Okay, we'll get into that in a second. And now here's where people get confused. Obviously this means multiply. Obviously this means divide. Now, these two are in a group. It's like they're on the same level, okay? They're on the same level. And what that means is, when they're within a group, you do the first left to right, okay? So they're the top group, okay? Between the multiplication, the division, the addition, subtraction. These are the top group. You do those first, left to right. These two, this means add, this means subtract. Okay, these are a group. Okay, they trail this group. They don't go before multiplication, division. They're here. You also do whatever first, left to right. All right. So a lot of people want to know, well, what is this? Is this answer 9 or 1? We're going to get into that in a second. But let's just sort of talk about PEMDAS. Okay. All right. So what I want to do, I don't see any parentheses. I don't see any exponents. So I'm looking at the multiplication division group. I got division, I got multiplication. Which one comes first? Whatever you're doing left to right. So what I should be doing first is 14 divided by 7. That gives me 2. All right? So I got 100 minus 2 times 3 plus 5. Okay? Now, once again, this is my multiplication. 2 times 3 would be 6. All right? So I've cleared the multiplication group and division group. Now I'm going to do addition and subtraction. I'm going to do whichever comes first. So I'm going to do this first. That's going to be 94 plus 4 plus 5 is 99. Okay? All right, so you got to look at those groups. Okay? So look, I don't have any parentheses. I don't have any exponents. I got multiplication. I got multiplication. I got multiplication. Okay? So I'm going to do this first multiplication first. 4 times 4 would be 16. So I got 16 plus 4 times 4 plus 4 minus 4 times 4. Okay, so I still got multiplication. That's going to be another 16. So I got 16 plus 16 minus 4 times that. Okay? I got multiplication again. That's going to be minus 16. I got a 4, 16 plus 16. All right? So that's how now I'm just going to work left to right because I'm in the addition and subtraction group. So that'd be 32 plus 4. That'd be 36. Okay? Minus 16, 20. Okay? So do multiplication and division first, left to right. Okay? All right? So, all right, what I'd like you guys to do, actually, let me do one more with you. Let me do one more with you. Let me insert a page after. Okay, let's do one more together. Let's say I got 18 minus 2 times 6. Okay? So the parentheses, okay? That would be the first thing that we would do here, okay? So what I would want to do is I would figure out that first. That's going to be 12. So then 18 minus 12, 6. Okay? One more parenthesis question. Let's say we got 20, okay? Plus 8 minus, let's say 10 plus 2, okay? All right, so I got something like this, okay? All right, I want to do that. That's going to be 12, all right? Okay, and now I'm just going to work left to right. So I do this, which should be 28 minus 12, 16. Okay, so parentheses just means do the operations inside the parentheses. It doesn't mean multiply or do anything else like that. So what I'd like you to do is pause your video. Okay, go ahead and go into Go Formative. Okay, all right, and go ahead and work on these 4 questions. Okay, all right. Let's talk about, let's go through these, okay? All right, so I want to give it the choice here, okay? This one's going to be first, so that's going to be 18, okay, divided by 2, which is 9. So I got 28 plus 4 minus 9. I would do this first, would be 32. 32 minus 9 is 23, okay? All right, let's talk about exponents here, okay? All right, let's talk about exponents here. All right, so what I would do for that exponent, all right, very simply before I do anything else, I do 2 to the 4th power, okay, gives me 16. All right, so that's minus 16 divided by 8 times 2 and 60. Okay, now, all right, I've got division, I got multiplication. Which one comes first? I'm going to do the 16 divided by 8 first. 16 divided by 8 is 2. So I got 60 minus 2 times 2, okay? Now I'm going to do the 2 times 2, which is 4, all right? 60 minus 4 is 56, okay? All right, this one, I want to figure out what's inside the parentheses first. 3 plus 6 would be 9, so then 12 times 9 would be 108, okay? I got this one, all kinds of stuff here. I got division, I got multiplication, that's my first group. So I want to do that first. All right, 7 divided by 7 would be 1. So I got 1 plus 7 times 7 minus 7. All right, still got multiplication there. 7 times 7 is 49. So I got 7 plus 1 plus 49 minus 7. So now I'm just going to work left to right. 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 49 is 57, minus 7 is 6. Okay, all right. All right, so now let's get into a little bit more challenging ones, okay? All right, so I got parentheses first. Now within the parentheses, I've got this and this. I'm still going to apply order of operations. So I would do 6 times 4 first, which would give me 24. Okay, divided by 8. I got all these things still here. I'm going to talk about those in a second. Okay, all right. So then I got 24 divided by 8 inside the parentheses gives me 3. All right, now, question is, this is the question almost number 4 is what we opened with. It's getting to the same thing. What happens first here? Okay, now, the decision is what is going on here? People think, oh, apply the parentheses. No, what this really is at this point is 9 divided by 3 times 3. So what does that mean for me? Order of operation dictates, okay, that is first. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. So I got 3 times 3, okay? 3 times 3 happens to be 9, okay? So you got to do this first, because remember, when in that group of multiplication and division, that's what happens, okay? Now, this one right here, okay? I would do the 3 squared first, 3 to the 2nd power, which is 9. I got 9 plus 3 now, okay? 9 plus 3 would be 12. Okay, all right, 48 divided by 12 is 4. Okay, all right. Okay, with that, let's skip down to number 4. What would I do first here? I would do 1 plus 2, which would give me 3. All right, since I got this extra number out here, what do I do? Well, this is going to be 6 divided by 2 times 3. So I do that first. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay? All right, one that's a little bit more complicated. Let's start with the parenthesis part first. So that's going to be 10 divided by 5 times 4 plus, let's do 5 squared. 5 to the second power is 25 plus 6 minus 2. Okay? Now, I got a couple of things left here. I got this division going on. 10 divided by 5. That gives me 2. 2 times 4 plus 25 plus 6 minus 2. Okay? I would do this multiplication next. 2 times 4, 8. Okay? All right? So 8 plus 25 is 33 plus 6, 39 minus 2, 37. Okay? All right? All right, and what I like you guys to do is go ahead and pause your video, okay? Go to Go Formative and go ahead and work on these, okay? So what I would do here, that's going to be 4. So I got 8 divided by 2. So that's really 8 divided by 2, and they're next to each other like that. That just means this. So I would do this part first. 8 divided by 2 would be 4. 4 times 4 would be 16, okay? This one, I would do, I got this and this. I'm going to do this one first. 1 times 0 would be 0. Still have this, so 3 divided by 3 would be 1. Okay, so now it's very simple. 7 minus 0 plus 1. Whoops, that's going to be 8. Okay, so I got an exponent here. Okay, so let's go 4 to the third power, which is 64. All right, so minus 5, 20 times 2 divided by 360. Okay. All right, so what I want to do first, I got this and this. I got to do this part first. So 360 divided by 2 is 180. 180 times 20 minus 5 plus 64. So what I want to do is 180 times 20. That's 3,600. Minus 5 plus 64. I can just go left to right there. It's pretty easy. 3,600 plus minus 5 plus 64. 3,659. Okay, that would be your answer for that. Okay, this one, I want to figure out that thing in parentheses first. So that is going to be a 19. Okay, since I got this extra number, I'm going to include that there. 9 divided by 3 minus 8. Plus 4 times 3, okay? Working across, that would be what I would do first, which would be 3 plus 2 times 19 minus 8 plus 4 times 3. Okay, so I would want to do this part next, okay? 2 times 19 is 38, so 3 plus 38 minus 8 plus 4 times 3. Still got a multiplication left there. That's going to be 12. And this is what I have left. So now all I'm doing is addition and subtraction going across. So 3 plus 38, 3 plus 38 minus 8 plus 12, 45. Okay? So, when you go home today, first day of school, your parents ask you, how do you solve this question? It's on social media that has adults stumped. You can tell them. Add the inside. This is 2 times 3. I do the division. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And you can tell them. Answer is 9, not 1. All right?